letters in the rain, watch the ink bleed down the drain. Every word we swore was true, just a ghost of me and you. The door still clicks the way it did when you'd come home and we still lived. Now the hallway holds your silence, and I'm learning how to breathe it. I try to keep it cold, I try to keep it warm, but love left out too long just corrodes in every storm. I've got a heart of rust, worn down by want and wandering dust. What used to shine and beat with trust has turned to iron, turned to rust. You were the rain, I was the steel, and now I'm too far gone to feel a heart of rust. A heart of rust, just crumbling at the edges like it always knew it must. Your coffee cup still has a ring burned into the countertop, like a scar from everything. I can't scrub, I cannot stop. I kick the window shut at night so your smell won't wash away. But I know come morning light, even memory decays. I try to hold the pieces, try to fight the cold, but even the strongest metals break down when they get old. I've got a heart of rust, worn down by want and wandering dust. What used to shine and beat with trust has turned to iron, turned to rust. You were the rain, I was the steel, and now I'm too far gone to feel a heart of rust. A heart of rust, just crumbling at the edges like it always knew it must. Maybe rust is just love that forgot how to move. Maybe breaking apart is how the light gets through. But tonight I'm not ready for silver linings or grace. I just want you back here in this hollow, haunted place. I've got a heart of rust, worn down by want and wandering dust. What used to shine and beat with trust has turned to iron, turned to rust. You are the rain, I was the steel. I wonder if you ever feel a heart of rust. A heart of rust. Still yours, still yours. I built a statue out of all your promises, carved your name into the stone, raised it high above the ruins of our history. Now it stands here all alone. The ivy creeps across the words you swore to me. The rain has worn the edges thin. I keep returning like a pilgrim to a holy place that's never letting me back in. And everyone has moved along, the city built itself around this broken song, but I remain. I I'm still frozen in the shadow that you made of me. I am a lonely monument to a love that no one visits anymore, standing in the cold and the cement of everything we were before, weathered by the years, cracked by the tears, still bearing your name in stone. A lonely monument to a heart that's all alone. Maybe I should tear it down, let the rubble hit the ground, let the wind carry the dust of what we had. Maybe I should walk away, stop preserving yesterday, but loving you is all I've ever known, and it's driving me mad. They say that monuments are built for the remembered, not for those who do the grieving. But here I stand, still sculpted by your leaving. I am a lonely monument to a love that left without goodbye, a relic of a heart that never learned how to stop asking why, weathered by the years, cracked by the tears, with your name still carved in stone. A lonely monument, standing here alone. Stone doesn't cry, stone doesn't breathe, stone doesn't beg you, please don't leave. But I do, I do, I still do. The stage is dark now, the spotlight's cold and dim. The audience has emptied out, the theater closing in. I played my role so perfectly, each line I knew by heart. But even the greatest performances must eventually fall apart. We rehearsed our love like actors, memorized each scene. Now the curtain's dropping slowly on everything we've been. The orchestra's gone quiet, the last note hanging in the air. I'm standing in the wings alone now, reaching for someone who isn't there. This is the final curtain call, the last bow on an empty stage, the closing scene of rise and fall, the last line on the final page. No encore left to give you, no standing ovation waits, just the echo of our story fading out behind the gates. This is the final curtain call. I kept the playbill with your name beside of mine, two leads in a tragic love story, performing every line. The roses that you threw me have long since turned to dust, and all the magic that we conjured has crumbled into rust. The costume I once wore for you hangs hollow on the rack, and every night I stand here wondering if you're ever coming back. the seats are cold and bare. The story's over, the credits rolling on a love beyond repair. This is the final curtain call, the last bow on an empty stage, the closing scene of rise and fall, the last line on the final page. No encore left to give you, no standing ovation waits, just the echo of our story fading out behind the gates. This is the final curtain call. We were beautiful once, like a tragedy written in gold, the kind of love that fills the theater, the kind of story to be told. But even Shakespeare's greatest lovers met their end upon the stage, and we were just two broken players trapped inside our gilded cage. I gave you everything I had, every scene, every act, every fall, and now I'm taking my last bow in an empty concert hall. Maybe love was always theater, dressed in lights and grand illusion, and we were just two lonely people drawn together in confusion. This is the final curtain call. No more lines left to deliver, no more catching me when I fall, no more warmth beside the river. We burned so bright upon that stage, we lit the darkness of the night. But even the most brilliant flames must bow before they lose their light. This is the final curtain call. The curtain falls, the curtain falls. No applause, no encore, no you, just silence behind a closed door, and me taking my final bow alone. Pour another glass of something bitter, set it on the table where you sat. Light a candle for the love we used to carry, and watch it burn down just like that. The bottle's half as empty as I am tonight. The music's low and slow and wrong. I'm dressed up in the ruins of a Friday, raising glasses to a broken song. Here's to all the dinners gone uneaten, here's to all the plans we left behind, here's to every promise made in moonlight that dissolved before the morning light. I didn't think I'd end up here alone, with nothing but a glass and a hollow home. But here I am, so here I go. A toast to nothing, to the love that left without a trace. A toast to empty chairs and empty spaces, and the ghost still sitting in your place. Here's to broken dreams and borrowed sorrow, here's to yesterday and lost tomorrows. I raise my glass to all we used to be. A toast to nothing, and nothing raising back to me. The neighbors must think I've gone crazy, talking to a chair like you're still here, telling you about my day like nothing happened, pouring out your glass and mine in tears. I bought the wine you always used to favor. It tasted just like Saturday in June, when everything was warm and full of laughter, before the world stopped spinning in this room. Here's to all the inside jokes forgotten. Here's to all the mornings waking warm. Here's to holding on to someone tightly before they slowly turned into a storm. I didn't think one person could leave this much, a silence so loud it's impossible to touch. But here I am, so here I go. A toast to nothing, to the love that left without a trace. A toast to empty chairs and empty spaces, and the ghost still sitting in your place. Here's to broken dreams and borrowed sorrow. Here's to yesterday and lost tomorrows. I raise my glass to all we used to be. A toast to nothing, and nothing raising back to me. Maybe I should stop performing grief like it deserves an audience tonight. Maybe I should blow the candle out and finally turn off every light. But there's something about this ritual that makes you feel almost near. So I pour another glass of nothing, just to feel like you are here. Here's to the laughter, here's to the fights, here's to the way you looked on cold winter nights. Here's to the beginning, here's to the end. Here's to the lover I can't call a friend. One day I won't need a glass to face the evening. One day your chair will just be furniture again. One day this bottle won't taste like a memory. But tonight is not that day, my friend. A toast to nothing, to the version of me that believed. A toast to all the love I gave so freely to someone who was already leaving. Here's to the tears that finally run dry. Here's to the day I learned to say goodbye. I raise my glass one final time and then a toast to nothing, and never toasting you again. Here's to nothing. Here's to nothing. One last pour, one last glass, one last night, then I let you pass. Here's to nothing. Here's to moving on. Here's to waking up and finding you gone. Cheers. The piano sits untouched now in the corner of the room, where the afternoon light used to find it and chase away the gloom. Your fingerprints still linger on the ivory and the black, a ghost of every melody that's never coming back. I used to hear you playing on the morning, soft and slow, filling up the whole house with the only song I know. But now the keys are silent and the bench is cold and bare, and the only thing that's moving is the dust drifting through the air. I can't bring myself to play it, can't bring myself to clean it. Every particle of dust is a moment I believed in. There's dust on the piano where your music used to live. Dust on every promise, dust on everything you'd give. The melody has left the room, the harmony is gone, but the dust keeps settling softly on the keys you used to own. Dust on the piano, covering what we were. Dust on all the beautiful, now faded and a blur. I remember Sunday mornings when you play before the light. Your hair still wild from sleeping, your eyes still soft from night. You never needed sheet music, you just played it from the soul. Every note a conversation, every chord a part of whole. The neighbors used to mention how the music filled the street, how the whole block felt the warmth of it, how life felt more complete. But silence has a weight now, heavier than sound, and the music that you carried is nowhere to be found. I stood here at this piano, placed my hands upon the keys, but nothing came worth playing without you here with me. There's dust on the piano where your music used to live. Dust on every promise, dust on everything you'd give. The melody has left the room, the harmony is gone, but the dust keeps settling softly on the keys you used to own. Dust on the piano, covering what we were. Dust on all the beautiful, now faded and a blur. Maybe music is just memory, wearing sound as its disguise. Maybe every song we ever loved was just love in a different guise. I press one single key now just to break the quiet down, just one lonely note ascending before it falls back to the ground. And in that hollow ringing, I can almost hear your hand playing something soft and tender, something only we'd understand. The echo fades to nothing, and the room goes cold again, and the dust falls back to cover everything that could have been. I bought some roses last week, set them on the piano top as if flowers could replace what only music could unlock. They wilted by the Wednesday like the love I couldn't keep. Now the petals join the dust, they're in a quiet kind of sleep. There's dust on the piano, thick as all the years between. Dust on the last song played here, dust on everything we dreamed. I could wipe it all away now, start the music up again, but playing without you beside me feels like losing you again. So the dust stays on the piano like a monument to grief, like the softest kind of heartbreak that is far beyond belief. Dust on the piano, dust on me, dust on the love that used to play so beautifully. One key, just one, ringing out into the empty room. Fading like your song, like your hands, like your voice. Dust on the piano, dust on my heart, just dust in silence, and the memory of your heart. Rest now, rest now. Let the dust settle where it may. Rest now. marks beneath the bed this morning, the one I swore I'd never open again. Dust on every corner like a warning, but my hands reached in before I could pretend. There you were in color and in summer, laughing at a camera I was holding. Every image sharper than I remembered, every memory too heavy to keep holding. Smiling faces frozen in a moment that the world outside has long since moved beyond. I don't know what hurts more, keeping these or letting go of every photograph we ever had. I can't keep living in these paper memories, can't trade tracing your face with trembling hands. Maybe the kindest thing that I can do now is let the earth reclaim what I can't stand. Bury the photographs deep in the ground where the forgetting grows. Bury the smiles in the aftermath underneath the dirt where nobody goes. Let the roots wrap around every moment we shared. Let the soil swallow whole every last answered prayer. Bury the photographs so I can finally breathe. Bury every image of the love that buried me. Here's the one from New Year's Eve in December, your head upon my shoulder in the cold. Here's the one I said I'd always treasure, the one I'm finally letting go of now I'm told. Here's the beach room with the broken sunglasses. You hated how you looked, but God, you glowed. Here's the last one taken right before the silence, right before the story hit the road. Every pixel carries something painful, every color holds a different sting. I thought that keeping you in photographs meant keeping you, but all it kept was everything. I've been a curator of a closed museum, preserving all the art that broke my heart. Maybe burning isn't right, but burying feels honest, finally giving grief a place to start. Bury the photographs deep in the ground where the forgetting grows. Bury the smiles in the aftermath underneath the dirt where nobody goes. Let the roots wrap around every moment we share. Let the soil swallow whole every last answered prayer. Bury the photographs so I can finally breathe. Bury every image of the love that buried me. I don't wanna destroy you, I just wanna stop drowning in the version of us that no longer exists. I don't wanna erase you, I just need to stop searching through the wreckage of something I so deeply miss. So I'll fold every memory, I'll wrap every smile. I'll carry this box one last aching mile, and I'll dig in the garden where the old roses grow, and I'll lay you to rest in the only way I know. Maybe photographs don't die, they just sleep beneath the surface. Maybe love doesn't vanish, it just learns to rest in peace. Maybe someday I'll stop needing to remember every detail, and the ground will hold your memory so my heart can be released. Bury the photographs, not to forget but to survive. Bury all the captured golden moments so the broken heart inside can stay alive. Let the seasons change above them, let the wildflowers grow, let the rain wash over everything we used to know. Bury the photographs with trembling hands and tears. Bury every beautiful reminder of our most incredible years. Goodbye photograph, goodbye summer light, goodbye laughing faces frozen in the night. Goodbye to the version of me who believed. Goodbye to the love that so beautifully grieved. Rest now. Rest now. Let the ground hold what I can. Rest now. I climbed the creaking staircase to the place we used to hide, where the summer heat would find us and the whole world stayed outside. The boxes are still stacked here in the corners where we left them, old records in their sleeves and the lamp without its shade. I could swear I heard you laughing in the rafters and the dust, just an echo in the attic of the love I used to trust. The walls remember everything, the wooden beams still hold your voice, trapped inside the silence like it never had a choice. There's an echo in the attic of the life we used to live, of the promises we whispered, of the everything we'd give. It bounces off the rafters, through the dust and through the years. An echo in the attic is all that still lives here. Your voice, your laugh, your name still ringing in my ears. An echo in the attic and a heart that disappears. I found the old record player beneath a faded quilt, the one we danced beside on rainy evenings before everything was built. And then broken, I set the needle gently on the song you love the most, and suddenly the attic was alive with your ghost. The melody came pouring through the cracks and through the cold, and I swore you were beside me like the stories we once told. The music filled the empty space the way you used to fill the room, and for one brief golden second I forgot about the gloom. There's an echo in the attic of the life we used to live, of the promises we whispered, of the everything we'd give. It bounces off the rafters, through the dust and through the years. An echo in the attic is all that still lives here. Your voice, your laugh, your name still ringing in my ears. An echo in the attic and a heart that disappears. Maybe I should clear it out, pack the memories in bags, trade the echoes for the silence, let go of all these rags. But every time I try to leave, the floorboards call me back, like they know I need the echo to survive what love has lacked. There's something about a haunted space that feels more honest than the rest. At least the attic holds you this hollow chest. I come up here when I miss you most, when the downstairs feels too wide, just to hear your echo bouncing off the walls we used to hide her in slow. Attics hold the things we love, too precious to throw away, too heavy still to carry in the light of every day. So I keep your echo up here, where the dust and memories sleep, in the only space left in this house where loving you is mine to keep. There's an echo in the attic, not fading, not afraid, still as warm as summer evenings, still as bright as promises we made. It lives inside the rafters, in the grooves of every song, an echo in the attic, where I've known all along that you were always gone, but your voice somehow still belongs here. In the echo, in the dust, in the dark, an echo in the attic, and an echo in my heart. Echo, echo, say my name one more time. Just let me hear you one more time. Echo in the attic, echo in my life, echo in the place you left behind. Fade, fade, fade. I used to think that love was light, a constellation burning bright, two souls aligned across the sky, a galaxy too vast to die. We named the stars above our roof, each one a memory and proof that something infinite and rare had chosen us from all out there. But stars burn out without a warning, no farewell and no goodbye. And now I'm lost in all the darkness between the stars you left behind. They say that space is mostly empty, that light is just a lucky find, and maybe love is just the same thing, a brightness swallowed by the dark behind. I'm living in the dark, between stars, in the space where your light used to be, in the silence between here and far, in the gap between you and me. The universe is cold and endless, and I am small and lost and scarred, flowing in the dark between stars, floating in the dark between stars, flowing in the dark between stars. I met you like an astronomer who dedicates a life to one, studied every curve and contour, every orbit, every one. I knew the way you rose at midnight, knew the way you crossed my sky, knew the warmth you cast on everything below you. Never think thinking you could die. But even the most brilliant bodies eventually surrender light. And now I search the endless heavens for a star gone dark inside the night. They say that when a star has fallen, its light still travels on for years. And maybe that's what I've been living in. The light of you still reaching here. I'm living in the dark between the stars, in the space where your light used to be, in the silence between here and far, in the gap between you and me. The universe is cold and endless, and I am small and lost in sky, floating in the dark between stars, floating in the dark between stars. Astronomers say the darkness is not empty as it seems. That between the burning starlight live the most impossible of dreams. Dark matter holding galaxies in ours we cannot see. Maybe the darkness between us is still holding you and me. But I reach into the blackness, in my hands find only air, and the cold is so much colder when I know you should be there. I am just a lonely planet, knocked from out of orbit now, drifting through the vast and nameless, lost between the then and now. Maybe grief is its own galaxy, expanding every night. Maybe heartbreak has its own dark matter, pulling hard against the light. Maybe I was always destined to be born beneath your star, and maybe losing you was written in the dark between the stars. Still reaching, still searching, still calling your name into the infinite dark from which no echo came. Floating in the dark between stars. Somewhere out there you are still burning, a light I can no longer reach. But still I look up. Every single night I look up into the dark between stars, into the space that was ours. And I wait for a light that is never coming back. Dark, dark, beautiful dark between the stars, between the stars, between stars. Somewhere out there you are still burning, a light I can no longer reach. I look up every single night. I look up into the dark between stars, into the space that was ours, and I wait for a light that is never coming back. Dark, dark, beautiful dark. I drew the lines between us like an astronomer in love, connected every moment into something high above. We were mapped across the heavens, every touch a point of light. Two souls forming something sacred, burning beautiful and bright. I memorized our pattern, every angle, every arc, the shape of us together glowing softly in the dark. But constellations need their anchors, every star must hold its place. And the night you left me quietly, our shape dissolved in space. The lines I drew between us have slowly come undone, and now I'm just a scatter of stars that lost their sun. A lonely constellation drifting through a moonless sky, half a pattern with no meaning, half a shape without a why. I was beautiful when you were here, a map that made some sense, but now I'm just a lonely constellation, without your light to connect, without your warmth to protect, without your love to give me form in the dark and the cold of a universe grown old. I am just stars without a story to be told. I still remember how you named us on that rooftop in July. You traced the shape of what we were against the open sky. You said we looked like something ancient, like a legend carved in night, like the kind of love that sailors used to navigate by light. And I believe that we were permanent, that nothing rearranges stars, that love could hold a constellation together from afar. But gravity is just a feeling, and feelings change with time. And now our shape means nothing to anyone but mine. I searched the sky for what we were, but all I find is space where a constellation used to live. Now nothing holds its place. A lonely constellation drifting through a moonless sky, half a pattern with no meaning, half a shape without a why. I was beautiful when you were here, a map that made some sense, but now I'm just a lonely constellation, without your light to connect, without your warmth to protect, without your love to give me form in the dark and the cold of a universe grown old. I am just stars without a story to be told. Maybe constellations never really existed. Maybe humans just invented them to make the darkness feel less frightening, to make the loneliness feel thin. We drew the lines because we needed something beautiful to hold, a pattern in the randomness, a story to be told. And maybe we were just like that, two lonely points of light that someone hopeful drew a line between to make the darkness right. But the line has disappeared now, and the stars Didn't know that grief had weight, a physical and pressing thing that pins you to the mattress on the mornings you can't sing. I didn't know it had a pull, like planets circling a sun, that everything you do or think bends back to what you've lost and done. I thought that grief was just an ache, a season and a storm, something weather-worn and passing, something temporary warm. But grief is so much heavier than anything they said. It's not a cloud above your shoulders, it's the sky itself instead. And I have been so tired of carrying this atmosphere. The gravity of losing you is all I feel from here. The gravity of grief is pulling everything below. The gravity of grief won't let me up or let me go. It bends the light around it, it warps the space and time. The gravity of grief has made your absence feel like mine. Like a wound, like a weight, like a world on my chest. The gravity of grief won't give me rest, won't give me rest. I try to lift myself at morning, try to rise above the pool, but every step I took toward living left me emptier and full. Full of you and full of missing, full of everything we were. Every memory a planet orbiting a dying star. I called your name into the kitchen, forgetting for a fraction that the voice I needed most had no more room for my reaction. And the forgetting lasts a second, but the remembering lasts for years. And the gravity comes rushing back through all the atmosphere. They said that grief gets lighter as the days stack into weeks, but mine just keeps on pulling from the center of my sleep. The gravity of grief is pulling everything below. The gravity of grief won't let me up or let me go. It bends the light around it, it warps the space and time. The gravity of grief has made your absence feel like mine. Like a wound, like a weight, like a world on my chest. The gravity of grief won't give me rest, won't give me rest. Scientists say that gravity is just the bending of the space around a body dense enough to pull things into place. And maybe grief is just like that, a mass so dark and dense that everything around it curves, and nothing makes more sense than falling toward the center of the thing you've lost and loved, then circling the emptiness like stars that can't get enough. I am caught inside the orbit of a love that has collapsed, like a star that burned so brightly before everything relapsed into darkness, into density, into the kind of pull that makes the universe feel empty when your arms are never full of the one, of the warmth, of the weight of a hand. The gravity of grief is something no one understands until they feel it, until it nails them, until it steals them from the land of the living into the gravity of giving everything and losing it all at once. There are days the pull is gentler when the grief forgets its grip, when I breathe a little easier, when the weight begins to slip. But then a song will find me, or a smell across the air, and the gravity comes rushing back to remind me you were there. And it floors me every single time. It floors me every single time. It floors me every single time. Every single time. The gravity of grief is the heaviest thing I own. Heavier than heartbreak, heavier than being alone. It presses on the ribcage, it shortens every breath. The gravity of grief sits somewhere in between the living and the death of everything we were, of everything we had, of every perfect beautiful moment that is breaking me this bad. The gravity of grief, the gravity of grief is all I have left of you. Heavy, so heavy, the weight of missing you, the weight of every morning, the weight of every room. The gravity of grief is the shape of love, with nowhere left to go. Heavy and falling and falling and falling and falling down into the place where only grief and memory and love still grow. Heavy, still heavy, always heavy. The gravity of grief, of you, of everything I can no longer hold on to, but still everyone said that love would ground me, plant my feet upon the earth, that finding you would be like landing, like finally knowing what I'm worth. And for a while I felt it truly, the gravity of something real, the weight of you beside me daily, the steadiness I long to feel. But somewhere in between the seasons, the ground beneath us cracked and split, and everything that once felt solid slowly swallowed me in it. And now I'm falling, but not downward, not the way that falling goes. I'm falling upward into nothing in disguise that no one knows. They never warned me about this kind of falling, where you lose the floor but find no ceiling, where up and down have lost their meaning, and gravity has lost its feeling. I am falling upwards, away from everything I knew, falling upwards into a sky without you. No ground beneath me, no stars above, just the weightless wreckage of a fallen love. I am falling upwards, untethered I reached for all the usual anchors, called my friends at 3:30. Tried to find the flaw in reason, but reason had abandoned me. I walked the streets at dawn to feel them, the concrete solid under feet. But even pavement felt like water, and I was sinking in the street. Because heartbreak has its own physics, its own rules of time and space, where the world keeps spinning normally, but you are falling out of place. Falling past the clouds and higher, past the place where breathing stops, past the point of any rescue, past the point of any drops. They said that time would be the answer, that gravity would pull me home, but time just made the falling faster, and home is somewhere I can't go. I am falling upwards, away from everything I knew, falling upwards into a sky without you. No ground beneath me, no stars above, just the weightless wreckage of a falling love. I am falling upwards, untethered and undone, falling upwards, away from everyone. This isn't falling down to earth, this is worse, this is falling up into the universe. Falling upwards, falling upwards, into the dark. Maybe falling upwards is just another name for grief, where the world below keeps moving, but you're suspended in disbelief. Maybe falling upwards is what happens when you lose the one who was your gravity, the one you didn't choose to lose. I see the earth below me getting smaller by the day, all the life I used to live in slowly shrinking far away, and I am getting lighter as the atmosphere grows thin, trading oxygen for memories of everywhere you've been, of your hands, of your voice, of the weight of your choice to let go. Now I'm rising in a silence, into cold, into the vertigo of a love that couldn't hold. Astronauts describe the feeling of the moment gravity releases, how the body floats in wonder and the soul falls into pieces. Maybe I am just an astronaut who ventured out too far, untethered from the ship that saved me, drifting toward a distant star. I am falling upwards, past the point of holding on, falling upwards into a place beyond the gone. No floor to catch me, no sky to land, just the open endless nothing where I reach for your hand. I am falling upwards, quietly and slow, falling upwards into the vertigo of a love that cut the cord and let me drift away. Falling upwards every single day, and up now, landing, no returning, just the falling, the beautiful, terrible falling upwards, always upwards, away from you, always upwards, away from everything I ever knew my life was worth. Always upwards, falling upwards, falling up into the nothing, into the everything, into the dark that used to be your arms. wasn't a bullet through the heart. It was smaller cuts 1,000 times right from the very start. Every word you didn't say, every time you looked away. Another nick, another slice, another price I had to pay. The bleeding started long ago, before I even knew that love could be a quiet kill before the final blow. I've been bleeding out slowly, drip by drip, day by day, watching all my life force just slowly fade away. No one sees the wound, no one hears me scream, just bleeding out slowly from a love that wasn't what it seemed. I thought if I just pressed hard enough, the bleeding would subside. I thought if I loved you better, I could keep the hurt inside. But pressure doesn't heal the wound that's constantly being made. And you kept on cutting deeper with every promise that you betrayed. The floor around me's getting red, but you don't even see. You're too busy with your new life, too busy to notice me. I've been bleeding out slowly, drip by drip, day by day, watching all my life force just slowly fade away. No one sees the wound, no one hears me scream, just bleeding out slowly from a love that wasn't what it seemed. A quick death would have been kinder, a sudden stop, a final end. But this slow hemorrhage of the heart is a torture without end. I feel myself getting weaker, feel the color leave my face, bleeding out slowly in plain sight, in this God-forsaken place. I've been bleeding out slowly, drip by drip, day by day, watching all my life force just slowly fade away. And no one sees the wound, no one hears me scream, just bleeding out slowly from a love that wasn't, a love that wasn't what it seemed. One day I'll hit empty, one day the bleeding will stop, either from healing or from death. At the bottom of the drop, until then I'll keep on leaking, keep on fading out of you, bleeding out slowly from the love I had for you, bleeding out slowly, bleeding out slowly, slowly. I clicked on your profile the day just to see your face, but the page just kept on loading in that endless empty space. Then the error message popped up, page cannot be found. Just like you, just like us, just silence without sound. We used to be connected, hyperlinked in every way. Now I'm getting 404 errors every time I try to say you're a broken link now, a dead end on my screen. The connection's been severed like it never had been. I keep refreshing, hoping that you'll somehow reappear, but you're a broken link now, and the message is clear. I try to trace the pathway through the servers of the past, followed every memory, thought the connection might last. But every route I traveled led to nothing but a wall, a digital dead end with no way to install. The back button won't save me, the cache is all cleared out. You've deleted every trace of us without a single doubt. You're a broken link now, a dead end on my screen. The connection's been severed like it never had been. I keep refreshing, hoping that you'll somehow reappear, but you're a broken link now, and the message is clear. I should have seen the warnings, the spinning wheel of doom, the way you load so slowly before you left the room. The signs were all there waiting, the errors and the lag, but I kept on refreshing, kept on holding to the flag. You're a broken link now, a dead end on my screen. The connection's been severed like it never had been. I keep refreshing, hoping that you'll somehow reappear, but you're a broken link now, and the message is clear. So I'll close the browser finally, accept the error code, stop trying to access a love that's over, that's imploded. Some links just break forever, some pages don't reload, and a broken link's a broken link, no matter how much you wanna hold. A broken link, a broken link, error 404. Love no I've got textbooks on forgetting, study guides for letting go. I've been reading every chapter on the art of loving slow, but there's no instruction manual, no syllabus for this, no final exam that teaches you how to unlearn a kiss. They say love's a foreign language, you can't just unlearn the words, but here I am conjugating every memory that hurts. I'm learning to unlove you, one day at a time, erasing all the reasons I thought you were mine. It's the hardest course I've ever taken, the cruelest lesson to learn through. I'm studying night and day, learning I used to play alone. I'm working on the photographs, the ones still on the wall. But the hardest part's the memories, I can't delete it all. The way you'd laugh in my bed jokes, the way you'd hold me tight, those are the lessons that won't fade. No matter how I fight, I'm learning to unlove you, one day at a time. Erasing all the reasons I thought you were mine. It's the hardest course I've ever taken, the coolest lesson to learn through. I'm studying night and day, learning to unlove you, learning to unlove you. I thought love was permanent, something you couldn't reverse. But here I am in detention, with the curse of this verse, trying to flunk the final, trying to fail the test. But my heart keeps getting A's and loving you the best. I'm learning to unlove you, one day at a time. Erasing all the reasons I thought you were mine. It's the hardest course I've ever taken, the cruelest lesson to learn through. I'm studying night and day, learning to unlove you, learning to unlove you. Maybe someday I'll graduate from this school of pain. Maybe someday I'll forget the sound of your name in the rain. But until then I'll keep on studying, keep on trying to undo the hardest thing I've ever learned, is learning to love you, learning to love you. I used to love to think about the way we were back then, the summer nights, the stolen kisses, the way we'd start again. But now when I go reaching for the comfort of the past, every memory burns my fingers, nothing good can last. Something's turned the sweetness sour, something's laced the well. Every thought of you and me has become a different kind of hell. These are poison memories, contaminated and diseased. Every flashback, every dream is is a different kind of scream. The past was once my sanctuary. Now it's toxic, now it's scary. Poison memories are all that's left of you and me. I found an old love letter tucked inside a book. Read the words you wrote so gently. Took another look. I'll love you till the end of time. I'll never let you go. Now those words just taste like cyanide, a truth I didn't know. The photographs are tainted now. The gifts you gave are cursed. Every memento of our love has become something worse. These are poison memories, contaminated and diseased. Every flashback, every dream is a different kind of scream. The past was once my sanctuary. Now it's toxic, now it's scary. Poison memories are all that's left of you and me. I wonder when the poison entered. Was it there right from the start? Was every happy moment just a dagger to the heart? Or did it seep in slowly with the lie you told at the end, turning every beautiful thing into something I can't defend? These are poisoned memories, contaminated and disease. Every flashback, every dream is a different kind of scream. The past was once my sanctuary. Now it's toxic, now it's scary. Poison memories, all that's left of you and me. So I'll bury all the photographs, burn the letters one by one. Try to find a way to live with the damage that you've done. Not just to my future, but to the past you've poisoned too. The only thing that hurts more than losing me was losing you. Poison memories, poison memories, walk through the front door, same as always. Hang my keys on the same old hook. But something's different, something's missing, something that I overlook. The mail's still on the counter, the TV's still against the wall, but the silence that's been waiting is the loudest thing of all. I didn't change the furniture, didn't move a single chair, but the place I used to call our home feels like I'm not there. The house feels empty without you. Every room's a ghost of what we knew. The walls still stand, the roof still holds, but the warmth is gone, the story's told. I walk from room to room and see the shadow of what used to be. The house feels empty without you, and I don't know what to do. The kitchen where we cooked together, the couch where we would lay, the bedroom where we made our promises and learned to find our way. Every corner holds a memory, every surface bears a trace of the life we built together in this one sacred space. The fridge still hums the same old tune, the clock still ticks away, but the heartbeat of this house is gone since you went away. The house feels empty without you. Every room's a ghost of what we knew. The walls still stand, the roof still holds, but the warmth is gone and the story's told. I walk from room to room and see the shadow of what used to be. The house feels empty without you, and I don't know what to do. It's not the furniture or fixtures, not the paint upon the walls. It's the absence of your laughter when I stumble through the halls. It's the missing of your footsteps, the missing of your voice. A house is just a building without your love, without your choice. The house feels empty without you. Every room's a ghost of what we knew. The walls still stand, the roof still holds, but the warmth is gone, the story's told. I walk from room to room and see the shadow of what used to be. The house feels empty without you, and I don't know what to do. About selling it, thought about moving away, but the emptiness would follow me no matter where I'd stay. Because it's not the house that's empty, it's the space inside my chest. The house is just a mirror of the heart that can't find rest. The house feels empty. The house feels empty without you. There's a street light on the corner where we used to say goodnight, where you linger just a little longer underneath its amber light. I walked past it on a Tuesday, collar turned against the cold, and the light was doing something nobody had told. It was flickering and stuttering, like it couldn't make it smile, like it wanted to keep shining, but was running out of time. And I stood there in the darkness, between the burning and the out, feeling every pulse of that light was everything I'm about. Some things flicker before they finish, some loves dim before they die. And I've been that street light ever since you said goodbye. A flickering street light on a rain-soaked empty street. A flickering street light in the cold beneath my feet. On and off and on and off between the dark and glow. A flickering street light is the only thing I know. Since you left me standing in the amber and the rain. A flickering street light, half alive and half in pain. Burning when I find you, fading when you're gone. A flickering street light, just barely holding on. Just barely holding on. I remember how you loved them, all the streetlights in the town. Said they look like urban candles, said they never let you down. You would photograph the halos on the foggy winter nights. Said there was something holy in their soft and amber light. But holy things can falter, sacred flames can lose their way. And the light that once felt certain has been stuttering since that day. Since the day you took your leaving and the warmth went with your hand. And the streetlight on our corner lost the will to understand. Now every time it flickers I feel something in my chest. A pulse of recognition for a heart that lost its rest. A flickering streetlight on a rain-soaked empty street. A flickering streetlight in the cold beneath my feet. On and off and on and off between the dark and glow. A flickering streetlight is the only thing I know. Since you left me standing in the amber and the rain. A flickering streetlight, half alive and half in pain. Burning when I find you, fading when you're gone. A flickering streetlight, just barely holding on. Just barely holding on. There are nights it burns so steadily I almost feel okay. Like the wiring found its footing, like the darkness lost its sight. And I walk a little taller through the amber on the ground. Like the light is trying to tell me something beautiful I found. But then the flicker comes again without a warning or a sign. And the darkness swallows everything, including what was mine. And I stand there on that corner in between the light and none, wondering if the flickering is how healing has begun. Maybe this is what recovery looks like from the outside in. Not a static, not a steady burning forward, but a flicker and begin. On and off and off and off and on again. And on again. There's a man who fixes streetlights, I have watched him from afar, climbing up into the darkness with his tools and with his scars. He replaces what is broken, fits the new part into place. And the light comes back so fully, like it never lost its grace. I wonder if someone is coming with the tools to fix what broke, to replace the part inside me that went dark when love awoke and then died. A flickering streetlight, still standing in the rain. And a flickering streetlight, learning how to burn again. On and off and on and off between the healing and the hurt. A flickering streetlight rising slowly from the dirt, still remembering your shadow passing through its amber glow. A flickering streetlight, learning what it means to know that flickering is not failing, that dimming is not done. flame flicker. I used to believe in forever, the way that children believe in the sun, that love was a door left open, and losing was something for someone. I used to fall asleep so easy, without the weight of what could go wrong. I used to sing without a reason, never knowing I'd need a sad song. But you walked into my certainty and rearranged the furniture inside. And when you left, you took the innocence, the part of me that never learned to hide. I can't go back to before you. Can I know what loving taught? Can't return to the version of me who didn't know how much love cost. This is the end of innocence, the last day of believing love is safe, the end of all the confidence that kept the darker world at bay. I crossed the line I cannot cross back over, learned a truth I cannot now unlearn. This is the end of innocence, the point of no return, the point of no return. I remember being younger, before the heartbreak had a name, when love was just a summer feeling and leaving was just part of a game. I remember my first notion that someone could complete a soul, that two imperfect, broken people could somehow make each other whole. And I believed it so completely, with every uninstructed part of me, until the lesson came so quietly and took that beautiful naivety. Now I stand at every doorway, calculating every cost, measuring the risk of trusting against the innocence I lost. This is the end of innocence, the last day of believing love is safe, the end of all the confidence that kept the darker world at bay. I crossed the line I cannot cross back over, learned a truth I cannot now unlearn. This is the end of innocence, the point of no return, the point of no return. They never teach you in the schoolrooms how a heart becomes a scar, how the person that you love the deepest leaves the most permanent mark. They never show you in the storybooks the chapter after happy ends, where the princess wakes up empty and the kingdom never mends. I would give anything to borrow just 1 hour of who I was, before I knew the weight of loving, before I understood the cost, before the world lost all its softness, before the edges all turned sharp, before There's something darker, something wiser, something scarred, something knowing, something older, something broken beyond the start. But wisdom has its own kind of beauty, even when it comes wrapped in pain. And maybe the end of innocence is just the beginning of something grave. Maybe every scar is a doorway to a deeper kind of truth, and losing all that sweet naivety was just the price of something new. Maybe the end of innocence is not an ending after all, but the first step of a wiser heart, learning how to rise after the fall. This is the end of innocence, but maybe also the beginning of me. The end of all the false pretenses, the start of something I can finally see. I crossed a line I cannot cross back over, but maybe crossing it was always meant to be. This is the end of innocence, and the start of being free. The start of being free. I was so innocent once, so certain, so unafraid, and then love came and changed everything. And I grieved that innocence, God, how I grieved it. But standing here now on the other side of broken, I see something I didn't before. The end of innocence is just the beginning of everything you become after love teaches you the truth. Goodbye, innocence.